My name is Blake Lafita. I play John. The comedy aspect of the text jumped out in this very cartoonish kind of way, but it had to have wit and it had to have heart. So right off the bat, I knew John had to be an impassioned kind of guy, which I related to. I actually felt really called out by the script in a lot of ways. Like, just the journey of going from boy to man, pursuing any kind of career, really, especially one where you can have this very starry-eyed kind of dream and then get to reality, and it's a cold, hard game, you know? So I related to the struggle right away. And then the fun part was getting to put my craft in and getting to see what the character wanted me to do.
I said your name.
You know, he's
Of course.
he's kind of written to be arrogant and over proud, but I think at the heart of it, once I started getting those words in my mouth, once I started fleshing out the scenes, I realized how scared he was of everything. There's not a ton of courage in arrogance, and that was a discovery I made a lot playing this guy. Once we got on set to do all of this, being in front of a green screen for a lot of it was exciting and challenging. I'd never done it before. I'd never acted in front of a green screen. So fleshing out this very high reality in a very minimal setting was one of the greatest challenges I've ever had on camera. But it was so fulfilling because ultimately you take refuge in your actors together.
Give me everything you got that time.
Scene partners. And working with Gwen was just magical because Gwen is just so fierce and passionate and hardly needs to go anywhere within herself to just bring her honesty to the surface. And I remember the first time I read with Gwen, I was so excited because I felt so blessed to have a partner like her. You don't always get somebody who's so ready to go there and to flesh it out and to just never get tired of doing it. So she's a superhero. And on set, being John, it was a challenge. It was a big challenge. But I kind of live for that edge, you know. And working with the dialect, which I signed myself up for, working with serious like character body language and transformation, I signed myself up for that. And then the director pushing me and encouraging me positively the whole way. It was like a decathlon, it felt, juggling all these parts. And it ultimately turned out to be just very, very satisfying.